As governments at all levels adopt measures to curb the menace of corruption in Nigeria, some Christian women operating under the platform of Praise, Peace and Justice Initiative have taken it upon themselves to mobilize other Nigerians in the fight against the cankerworm at a national summit in Abuja organized by the group with the theme "The Christian Woman and the Fight Against Corruption." The convener, Ejiro Otive Ibuzo, indicated that the move was necessitated by their desire to complement government effort towards ending corrupt practices through the use of scriptural verses. Otive Ibuzo, who lamented that women in Nigeria suffer due to corruption, indicated the benefit that go with speaking against the menace.
You must shun corruption, which means if I am a trader in my place, in my marketplace, I will not use false measures. You know how they want to sell a goosey, they beat the plate and make it smaller and they cheat. Corruption is so deeply entrenched that even the young person on the street selling pure water wants to cheat. The woman in her shop wants to teach. So we want to start first of all from the individual. I will shun corruption, I will not participate in it. That is one level. The second level is I will speak up against corruption. If I see somebody cheating, I will not keep quiet because there is something called the conspiracy of silence. If somebody demands a bribe of me, I will not pay, but I will also report it. We are always afraid of reporting. We want to cover everything under the carpet. If we continue like this, we are not going anywhere as a nation. So reporting it is actually standing up and taking action against corruption.
Women are truly they're going too much. They're going too much pains on this issue and needs to be corrected. It is time for us to correct it. It is time for us to make a change. It is time for us to turn Nigeria to how God wants Nigeria to be. Enough of all this. Enough of all this corruption. Every child, you can imagine a child of 5 years old. They asked him, "What do you want to become when you grow up?" He says, "I want to be carrying Ghana Moscow." What kind of impression are we giving to those children? What future are we keeping for those children? We as mothers, we are angry. We are not happy. We are in pain. We need a change, and that change starts now.
The women also took out time to celebrate the International Women's Day with placards bearing different inscriptions against all forms of gender inequality. Reacting to the recent rejection by the National Assembly on the bill for inclusion of more women in governance, described the lawmakers' action as a great setback on the advocacy for gender equality in the country.
The 35% affirmative action clause, for example, that we're demanding for, I was thrown out. We didn't start demanding for that today. In 2006-2007, we had a national gender policy that provided for 35% affirmative action. I think it has been revised and it still provides for that affirmative action. And then we say, okay, elevate it from that level of policy to make it part of our constitution. And they say no. That's a big blow. If you look at the number of people in Senate has 109 seats, out of which we have only 8 women. How beautiful is that? Look at House of Reps, 360 seats, out of which we have 12 women. For an entire country that has almost 50-50 population of women and men. There are many states in Nigeria that have 0 women in parliament. When you go to international conferences and you say these things, it's an embarrassment even for us who have been fighting this fight for many years, because it looks like, we take one step forward, then we come and take 2 steps backwards. It's a big blow. All the bills that were rejected, it just shows to us that as Nigerian women, our contributions are not valued. Nobody even sees us as equal human beings, as equal citizens in Nigeria. Because if you see us as equal, we are not even asking for 50%. We are asking for a party 35%, and then it's thrown out. What are they telling us? Whereas women are busy building homes, building families, building communities, and all of that.
The women activists equally urged Nigerian authorities to break the bias by according them their rightful place in the society. Basil Okafor, CNA News.